Good morning, children. Welcome back to Max class. Let us start the class with the thought. Patience make life smooth and stress-free by Dada J.P. Vaswani. Children, in the previous class, we have completed exercise 9.1. Let us continue this chapter with exercise 9.2. So before that, let us know what do you mean by pictograph and how to draw a pictograph. Let us see, children, what do you mean by pictograph? If we represent the data with the pictures of objects instead of numbers, then it is called pictograph. Pictures make it easy to understand the data and answer the questions related to it by just seeing it. Now let us see a small example here. What is this picture, children? Teddy, yes. This picture represents 10 toys. There are few children named. Let us see how many toys they are having. Adam is having 10 plus 10, how much, children? 20 toys. Lily is having 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 10, 40. Lily is having 40 toys. Sarah is having 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 10, 30 toys. Susan is having 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 10, 40. 40 plus 10, 50. And Sam is having only 10 toys. So we can easily answer the question like who is having maximum number of toys here, children? Susan. And who is having less number of toys here? Sam. So let us see, children, how to draw a pictograph. Drawing a pictograph is an interesting task, but it may be difficult to draw some difficult pictures repeatedly as we had used in the above example. So we can use easy symbols to draw a pictograph. In the above example, we have used the picture like teddy bear. Instead of drawing this teddy bear symbol, we can use any simple symbol, children. We must use a proper key of the symbols so that it could be easily understood by anyone. Let us take a simple example. The following table shows the choice of the fruits of 35 students of class 3. Represent the data in the pictograph. So they have given some data, children. Let us see how to represent this data in the form of pictograph using pictures or symbols. See, name of the fruit and number of students. Mango, 5 students. Apple, 12 students. Guava, 3 students. Lychee, 7 students. And grape, 8 students. Now, let us see how to do this pictograph. Here, I have taken a simple symbol which represents 2 students and one more symbol which represents 1 student. Now, we can draw a simple table, children. On the left side, write down name of the fruit and on the right, number of students. Now, how many students like mango? 5. So, this symbol represents 2. So, 2 plus 2, 4. And this symbol represents 1. So, 4 plus 1, 5. Now, coming to the apple. How many students like apple? 12. So, this symbol I have to draw 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to the 12. Now, coming to the guava. How many students like guava? 3 students. So, this symbol 1 and this symbol 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, coming to the lychee. How many students like lychee? 7. So, 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Now, this symbol represents 1. 6 plus 1, 7. Now, how many students like grape, children? 8. So, this symbol I have to do 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the 8. Now, let's move on to the exercise 9.2. Children, this exercise 9.2 you have to do in your classwork. Let us see the first question. Total number of animals in 5 villages are as follows. Village A 80, Village B 120, Village C 90, Village D 40 and Village E 60. Prepare a pictograph of these animals using one symbol. So they have given the symbol also, children. By using this symbol you have to draw a pictograph. And this symbol represents how many animals? Yes, 10 animals. Let us see how to draw a pictograph. See, we can draw a pictograph for the given data as shown here. See, children, I have taken a simple tabular form. So I have drawn the margin here. Here village, number of animals, and this each symbol represents how many animals? 10. So here in village A, how many animals are there, children? 80. So this symbol represents how many animals? 10. So how many symbols I have to draw? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now coming to the village B. Village B, how many animals are there, children? 120. So how many symbols I have to draw? Yes, 12. 12 into 10, 120. So I have to draw here 12 symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now coming to the village C. In village C, how many animals are there, children? 90. So how many symbols I have to draw? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming to the village D, how many animals are there, children? 40. So how many symbols I have to draw? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming to the village E, how many animals are there, children? 60. So how many symbols I have to draw? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Children, this tabular form should be done with the help of scale and pencils. Information you can write with the help of pen, and these symbols you have to draw with the help of pencil. Now let us see they have given few questions. A bit, how many symbols represent animals of village E? See, there are 60 animals in village E, so 6 symbols represent animals of village E. Now, which village has the maximum number of animals? See, village B has 120 animals, which is the maximum number among these villages. Now, coming to the C bit, which village has more animals, village A or village C? Do it as a homework, children. Now, coming to the second question, total number of students of a school in different years is shown in the following table. So, they have given some information, years and number of students. In 1996, 400 students are there. In 1998, 535 students are there. In 2000, 472 students are there. In 2002, 600 students are there. In 2004, 623 students are there. Let us see how to draw the pictograph. Now, prepare a pictograph of students using one symbol to represent 100 students and answer the following question. Now, let us see how to draw the pictograph from the given data. So here, in the given data, 1996, how many students are there, children? 400 students. So, and one symbol represents 100 students. So, how many symbols I have to draw? Yes, 4. In 1996, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 100, 400 students. Now, in 1998, how many students are there? 535. So, how many symbols I have to draw first? To come 500, 5 symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 100, 500 and 35. Children, you can draw half of the shape or the symbol. Now coming to the 2000, how many children are there? 472. So how many symbols I have to draw to become 400? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 100, 400 and half symbol. Now coming to 2002, how many children are there? 600. So how many symbols I have to draw? 6 symbols, as each symbol represents 100 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2004, how many students are there? 623. So how many symbols I have to draw? 6 symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 100 is 600 and half symbol. Now let us see the A bit. How many symbols represent total number of students in the year 2002? The total number of students in the year 2002 represent 6 symbols, as the number of students are 600. How many symbols represent total number of students for the year 1998? B bit homework. Now children, one more bit is there. Prepare another pictograph of students using any other symbol, each representing 50 students. So children, the question is same. The only thing is you have to use another symbol. In the here in the before sum we have used one symbol represent 100 students. But here they are asking to represent one symbol to 50 students. Which pictograph do you find more informative? You can use smileys, you can use flowers, you can use leaves, your wish. This is homework children to be done in your class workbook. Thank you children. Dada Sham.